It'll be the Thunder off the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now here's Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Back to Zubac. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Wide open. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. We'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
The versatility. That is pretty special. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Zubac, a screen on Williams. They need this. Powell, that's good.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard with the ball. Off on the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City out in front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Jones and Zubats make up the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Baxi's out there for the Clippers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Ben Simmons' bucket. Pass to Wallace. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Cranes the three-pointer. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Now, here's Caruso. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovich. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Simmons looking it over. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander for the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Crawford. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Harden in for Simmons. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And here is Williams. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. A shot by Williams, no good. Jones, the pass to Leonard. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Zubats. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jones for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his path. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Dort finds Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Williams scanning the floor. Shoots over Leonard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got 5. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 5. Leonard chewing him up inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Hartenstein with the screen on Harden. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side, and it's Williams at the small forward.
How about the agility of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, able to get around that inside contact?
Zubac's a screen on Holmgren. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Leonard against Holmgren. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. And here's Harden. He has yet to score. Right side Leonard. Over Holmgren. And it's Leonard missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williams. Great D that time from Powell. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. That's 7 points here for Jalen Williams. Clippers trail by 7. Now Powell. Harden with the screen on Dort. Powell with the bounce pass. And here's Leonard from 3. Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. And the 3-ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Powell. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Caruso. That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance.
All right, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Jones. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half. Clippers trail by 10. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Coffey. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And that one drops.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Dunn misses. The Thunder leading by 9. Wiggins drives in. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Leonard dishes to Dunn. Bogdanovich with it. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
As things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden has subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Right at the free throw line, Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot. And the Thunder lead by 8.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Dunn outside. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Oh, good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Takes the 13-footer, and Holmgren pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now Leonard. Harden left side. Pass to Powell from outside the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Williams against Leonard. Williams kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Leonard. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And Davis with the block.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Booker against Irving. And he buries his first look.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Durant's shot is off. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Here's Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
And KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him. Make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The three from Washington drains the triple.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Washington outside. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. He has 6.
Washington will match your 3s because he's got game from outside.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Irving looking around. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Durant, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. Now here's Davis. Christie passes to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Spins. Scores off the spin.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Jones. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Jones misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And they pick up 2.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jones from outside. On target from range. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game. They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
They've got Derek Lively. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Irving for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Outside O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Three-pointer, Beal. And the Suns get another three.
3 points.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Irving with it. He's got 5. Lively with a screen on Beal. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, Dinwiddie does not hesitate to go right back at a guy when he's been scored on. He wants a three of his own that time.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Edwards comes in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Now here's O'Neal. He's scoreless. Dunn's shot is good. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Booker against Irving. Inside. Dunn with a steal. Here's Booker. It's Booker in the open floor.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
Outside Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Marshall. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Thompson's shot is off. The Suns lead by 5. And here's Jones. The three. Booker missing again. Irving for 3. They need this. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
For 3, Booker. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Pass to Davis. Gafford with a screen on Durant. Here's Davis, plenty of space. Rebounded by Dunn.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Durant with a screen on Thompson. Booker, good.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Outside Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 7 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now here's Washington. Davis. The wide open shot is on the money. He has 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Booker against Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Booker against Irving. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 17 points.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Outside Davis. Irving for 3. Buries it from 3.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Booker fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Davis, the pass to Washington. Outside Irving. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Now here's Beal. From downtown, sinks the tray. And the Suns lead by 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Davis, the pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
For the tie. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Dunn outside. For 3, Durant. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Davis. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Washington passes to Davis. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Beal outside. Driving in. And it's good. 2 points. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Tyus Jones, 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Lively with a screen on Booker. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, man, he is so shrewd in screen and rolls. Dinwiddie is good at sizing up and analyzing the situation and then making the right decision at the right time.
Booker against Dinwiddie from the elbow. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's tipped. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. On the wing, Jones. Plumlee with it. Irving picks him up. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. And now a three-point Phoenix lead.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie, and it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Both free throws good from Gafford.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Dunn outside. Pass to Beal. Down low. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Beal. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
2 minutes.
Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Durant. Buries it down low. And the Suns lead by 5.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
Here's Irving. Dallas no good that time either. The Suns have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Booker against Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Thompson left side. Gafford the screen. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Beal, the pass to Durant. To the inside. Here's Dunn. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Booker. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Richards. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Done. And they recover it for 3. Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
3 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes a...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
In the corner, Moody with it. Outside, Butler lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Wells. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Bangs on the trifecta.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Pass to Pajemski. On the wing, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. It's over Morant. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Curry's got 5 points so far.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Butler against Jackson. Back to Morant. That one drops for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Curry kicks to Butler. Green with a screen on Jackson. Green, the pass to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 8 points for him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Aldama. Morant with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Golden State moving it around. Butler, no good. Memphis leading by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Peyton dishes to Heel. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. It's a tie ball game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. In the second quarter of... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for it. It's Curry and Heel. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Peyton in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
To the inside. And they double up Jackson. Here's Wells. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis. And the rejection by Clark. took the opportunity when he saw it. Kuminga's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Heel. Memphis also making some changes. Baines checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Here's Morant. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Memphis moving that ball around. Inside, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here he finds Moody. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Down low. And the dunk by Wells.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. He's got 10. Pass to Jackson. The 8-footer, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Butler. Here's Moody. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant outside. He takes it in, and then Morant slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center. Now Podziemski, still without a basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. Podziemski's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Edey. And here is Bane. Jackson with it. Bane kicks to Jackson. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Morant for 3. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
more of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Inside, here's Heaney, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Green with a screen for Curry. Yes, that goes in. And that's 15 points for Stephen Curry.
From Jimmy.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Outside, Bain, Grant. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Moody. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Moody's got 6.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And the basket is good. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Curry looking it over. Fires from way outside. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis trailing here. Fades back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 5.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Pass to Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Green with a screen on Jackson. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Count the basket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
As hot as he's getting, they have to plan on bringing the double team every time he touches it.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Kuminga. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Pippen the pass to Aldama. Now Clark. Jackson Davis defending. No good from Clark. Warriors shooting extremely well. 62% of the night to this point. Pass to Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. He's covered by Clark. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Grizzlies call timeout. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Back to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Morant against Curry. And here's Morant. The kick out to Bain. Kept to line. Edey gets the bucket.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Here's Curry. Here's the drive. Ooh, taking the hit. Steph Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Curry against Morant. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Curry. It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Morant against Curry. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Curry. Ja Morant grabs the rebound to take the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Moses Moody.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
The shot by Curry, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Curry dishes to Butler. Yes!
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Count it! And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now, here's Morant for... Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
Down it goes at the buzzer.
Who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Now here's Washington. Back to Irving. Over Harden. And it's Irving missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Zubats. Back to Leonard. Zubats, a screen. Launches a 3. And Kawhi Leonard gets the 3. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Outside Davis. Irving for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Zubats. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
So strong, so tough. Ivica Zubats absorbs the contact and goes right through it.
Pass to Irving. There's the 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Powell outside. Fires the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
Now Gafford. He's guarded by Zubats. There's Davis with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. But Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark Pete Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role, be star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Thompson against Powell. Gafford with the block. A minute 29 left in the opening quarter. Davis against Jones. Davis, that's good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Powell. Leonard for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Leonard against Washington. Back to Irving. And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson, and Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. Bogdanovic checked in for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons comes in for Harden. Here's Dinwiddie after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And he banks in the layup.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Simmons looking around. Jones with a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside Jones. No good on the three. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Clock at 4. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
Outside Bogdanovic. To the right side. Simmons against Irving. Deflected. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Bogdanovic against Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Drills it from deep. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Endorse the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, make no mistake, Klay Thompson is more than just a shooter and scorer. Nice pass there, guys.
Leonard against Thompson. Leonard passes to Zubac. Jones from outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now Thompson hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Irving, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Dunn. A minute 39 left in the second. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavs. Timeout. Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Coffee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovic. The three from Washington. Pure from three-point range. Washington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Jones. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 4. Shot from 16. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Outside Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Let's go with a three. And the Mavericks, another three. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Leonard for three. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Gafford. And here's Davis. Leonard defending. 3 seconds left. And Davis lays it in. Davis has gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Dallas on top, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden with a screen on Davis. Here's Leonard. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Davis, that's good. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Harden with it. No made baskets yet. Zubac with a screen on Washington. Washington against Powell. Shot clock at 6. Harden from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Dallas leading by 4. Doris looking back at James Harden's time at Houston. What an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Leonard inside. Davis on him. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 15 points.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Pass to Davis. Gafford with a screen on Leonard. Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
For the tie, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in, and he sinks the second. 1:37 left in the third. Thompson outside. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. So they take the lead. Powell's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. And here's Davis. Gafford with a screen on Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Christie comes in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Coffey, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Powell. Harden drives in. Bogdanović from long range. Fires in the triple.
And this is why Bogdanović is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Dinwiddie with a screen on Bogdanović. Here's Christie. He buries it from three. Christie's got 6 points.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Harden from outside. And Los Angeles another three.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Here's Davis. 11 points in the game. With 1 on the clock. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Los Angeles up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Edwards out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, Doris, whenever Derek Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020. This guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Williams up top, defended by Bogdanović. Marshall passes to Irving. 5 on the clock. Up and overdone. And Irving gets it to go.
Irving just so dynamic on offense, guys. A million ways he can hurt you.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Williams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Davis down low. He's guarded by Zubac. Davis misses. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Irving. Leonard for 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Irving for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard! special delivery.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Irving attacking. And Harden with the block. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Leonard. Who poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Irving. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 5. Zubac with a screen on Irving. And here's Leonard. Checked by Davis. With the fadeaway. Shot by Leonard, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Irving.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Here's Leonard. He connects!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Leonard. Out left to the wing. Done. The pass to Leonard. From deep. Knocks down the triple. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Thompson finds Washington. Here's Gafford. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Third team foul. James Harden, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping.
All right, Alec, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here's Green. Curry finds Podziemski. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. KD with it. Butler covering. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. On offense, here are the Warriors. Pass to Curry. And here is Moody. Back to Curry. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Curry's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Warriors. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Green, the screen. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Richards. Booker with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Such a wide-open look. He's got 8.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Beal. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Fields checked in for Stephen Curry. And then for Phoenix, O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Here's Richards. Pass to KD. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Well, their pass to Hield. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Green now, top of the key. Green with a screen for Hield. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
Pass to Richards. Back to Jones. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Butler against O'Neal. Moody's shot is off. Jones looking for an opening. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
And Butler puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the threesome. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
He's checked in for Allen. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Jackson-Davis. To the inside. Here's Curry. And Jones pulls it down. And here are the Suns now. O'Neal finds Jones. Shoots over Curry. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Jones has got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Pajemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Plumlee, the pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down against Payton. Booker, right side. Booker taking the hit. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Pass to Dunn. For 3, Booker. Pajemski grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Payton's shot is off.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Beal up top. Shoots over Pajemski. Beal can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Pajemski. Hasn't made one yet. First should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Booker shooting. They get Stephen Curry, and the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Peyton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Durant's checked in for the Suns. Tyus Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Butler. Back to Podziemski. Hits it from three-point range. Podziemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Outside, Jones. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Plumlee with the screen. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. And they're pushing it up. Hield with it. Guarded now by Durant.
This is how active a scorer Hield is. Consistent at putting pressure on the defenders and getting calls.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Nick Richards. He's checked in for the Suns. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The drive by Booker. Terrific body control from Booker.
I love the straight-ahead approach by Booker. Drive hard, lower the shoulder.
Butler with the ball. No scoring in this one. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3 spot. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And a deep 3 from Booker. And Moody pulls it down. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Count the basket.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Outside, Beal. Pass to KD. Now Booker. High arcing shot, and it's good. 2 points. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Podziemski with it. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Curry crashes inside.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to KD. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Durant's got his second basket.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
the shot by Butler. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Done outside. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Curry.
For your Warriors Junior Jam Squad.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here's Hield. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Booker outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. And good that time. O'Neal's got his first basket of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
O'Neal against Butler. Pass to Hield from past the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Hield's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Payton is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson-Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. Drills it from outside. Jones has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Phoenix.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's done in the corner. Back to Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured. Wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Booker showing some power.
Outside Butler. Back to Pajemski. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in. 22 points for Stephen Curry.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Outside Curry. From deep. Curry from three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Booker kicks to Dunn. They set the pick. Durant wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Curry looking it over. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Booker. Pass to Richards. Booker left side. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Teardrop shot. It's deflected. Run against Butler.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Curry. Good.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can strive for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Booker.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Curry passes to Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Let's hit it for you.
The inbound. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Yeah, and you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Durant, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team score.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Sinks the three-pointer. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Probably a little closer. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our
Promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Holmgren after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Williams from long range. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it. Luguentz Dort is the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Dort. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. You can add some spunk to your team.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving. It's from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. He gets it in there.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Yes, it's good.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Outside, Williams. That one's good for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
1 second left. Oh, did he?
He did. That's
He got it to fall.
Put it on the board.
So nice. Whoa. The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
That's an incredible shot there. Just
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And he gets that one.
Well, a solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Outside Irving. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. No good with a layup. Thunder with a lead. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now, one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
And not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Gafford with a screen on Dort. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Here's Williams. Basket's good.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Edwards. There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Marshall. Up and in on the layup. Marshall's got his first bucket in this one.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Dort. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Outside Edwards. Thompson with it. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Down low. Dort outside. Back to Hartenstein. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Gafford.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Here's Irving. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Irving. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Great signs as Klay goes vertical that time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, do you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
You can never let Klay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Thompson passes to Irving. Washington outside. Here's Gafford. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Outside Davis. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a screen. Williams from long range. The rebound by Klay Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 4. Gafford passes to Thompson. 1:44 left in the third quarter. No good with the triple. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Williams shoots from 14, and the bucket is good. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Looking to end this cold spell. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Washington outside. Davis from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. He's guarded by Gafford. Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. Irving with it. Clock at 6. Outside Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Lively with the bucket.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Williams up top. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The offensive rebound. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And this is something he does all too well. A great position for the putback.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Irving, that's good.
Can't drift back on Kyrie Irving when he's handling the ball like that. He's actively surveying the defense and looking for the pull-up.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Irving to the paint. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. You can get in your head at times.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Irving against Williams. The 15-footer. Again, Irving missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Outside, Williams. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. Puts up a three. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. We see Oklahoma City get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy run.
is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the five. Now here's Powell. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. It's deflected to the paint, and it's the Warriors on the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Floats one. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Outside Butler. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Good on the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Brown. A three from Leonard. And Moody pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Green with a screen on Harden. Curry fires from way outside. The Clippers grab the miss. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Back to Curry from outside the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Warriors leading by 3. Majemski on the wing. Moody the pass to Curry. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And he finishes nicely on the way. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
The 3 from Harden. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Here's Simmons. Zubac a screen on Curry. And Simmons kicks to Jones. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. To the inside. Heat, and it's in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Clippers trail by 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Back to Jones. Bogdanovich against Teal. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. He finds an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
And talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. The Clippers also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And James Harden has subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Well, Kawhi Leonard meets the defender at the rim, and he comes out on top.
Curry passes to Green. Butler against Jones. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Can't hit from in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Amir Coffey's checked in for Zubac. Done outside. There's the triple. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Hield outside. Back to Butler. Puts the move on. In the paint. Butler.
Yeah, that's fantastic execution. Jimmy Butler has excellent touch close to the rim.
Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Out left to the wing. Screen by Jones. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Butler. And it's Leonard missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Crosses over. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Kawhi taking no chances.
The nickname is the Claw. Kawhi using those claws to get past that defender.
Here's Butler. Plays it up and banks it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers ahead. Up by... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Lobs it up for Zubac. Throws down the alley-oop slam. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Over Butler. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry crashes inside.
Very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
And here's Leonard from three. Warriors with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now Green. Green with a screen for Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Well, we know Jimmy wants to get to the cup, but sometimes the defense forces you to modify things. How pretty was his floater? Woo!
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Chris Dunn. It's Payton, high post. Leonard's there. Curry making it look so easy.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Powell, and Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, Jones. The three. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Powell. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry, a screen on Powell. From deep three-point land, Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Outside, Jones. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Jones has got 8 points.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Curry gets the bucket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Leonard. Powell finds Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 1. And we're just... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Curry with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Heel. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Now here's Butler. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Dunn finds Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. It's Curry outside. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Up top, Powell. Shoots it. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Moody. Great D that time from Powell. The Clippers trail. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Curry with it's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Gonna go that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Buries it from three-point range.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonates.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Leonard against Butler. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Butler with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Get out of those seats and on your feet.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Harden against Curry. Here he goes. Dunn looking over the floor. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw a play to make it happen.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With a step back. It's rebounded by Curry. And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Foul for 3. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris.
You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in a small forward. A nice shot by Booker.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura against Durant. Outside Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J.
Cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And the three-pointer goes.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Here's Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. James passes to Hachimura. Banked it in off the glass.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it.
Guys, you covered the bases with that.
Back to Doncic. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break over Hayes. Richards inside. Check by James. Richards' shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And James throws it down.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Timeout. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. James. Richards pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Jones. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's all tied up.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. James outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Drops in the three.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Outside Jones. Up and over Doncic. And another basket for Phoenix.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Vanderbilt, no good.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Jones with the ball. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Reeves, the pass to Vincent. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Plumlee. Rebound by the Lakers. James deciding where to go with it. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Over Hachimura. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's gotten his first basket of the night.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
Lakers trail by 3. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura. Booker, pass to Plumlee. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Reeves. In transition. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got his second bucket of the night.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Beal outside. Back to Booker. Nifty move. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Vincent passes to James. Now here's Reeves. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Trading the lead back and forth, either side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Durant comes in for O'Neal. Now here is James. James strong inside.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
The 11-footer punching it inside. LeBron.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Suns, Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Reeves. James outside. And here's Doncic. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. From the left block. And here's Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 7 points.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over.
Suns trail by 4. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Fires from 14. That's good from Durant on the assist by Beal. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Doncic throwing his weight around.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Beal outside. Down low. Here's Durant. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The 3, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
Booker, good.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Hayes with a screen on Beal. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Booker can't get it to go. The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And finished off by Hayes.
I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Doncic pulls down the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
And he'll throw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Connect is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Jones, the pass to Booker. From deep. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this 3-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Pass to Connect. Back to James. Outside Milton. Hachimura with the ball. He's covered by O'Neal. Goes up on the wing. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 4. Here's Booker. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Phoenix shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Durant looking around. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
James outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Doncic right side. And it goes straight through with a swish. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
A nice shot by Booker.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Doncic. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively. Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Here's Doncic in the paint. Luka!
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Doncic against Booker. Here's Durant. Doesn't go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Beal outside for 3. It's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way. Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Beal against Reeves. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor. It's not over yet. Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Oh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Here's Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, my! What a shot! So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,